3 angels are sending a warning about your family. Something is coming. There are moments in time when the veil thins, when heaven leans close to earth and whispers, secrets meant only for the chosen. Now is one of those times. And it's not a mistake that you saw these words. It's not just luck. It's not a coincidence. You have been called by the breath of heaven itself into divine awareness. A guardian angel, a revelation angel, and a restoration angel have all been sent. They're not here to scare you. They're here to get you ready for something that will come with the weight of your family's spiritual inheritance. Archangel Michael has just spoken. He has a loud voice, but it also carries comfort. He is a warrior of truth, sent to cut through the mist that has covered your bloodline in addition to being a guardian of heaven. He has an important message. Your family is going through a change that is not what it seems to be. Another possibility is that what seems like a disagreement is actually a divine exposure. What looks like distance could actually be a disguised deliverance. Heaven may be trying to pull you out of alignment with heaven through what feels like betrayal. Now more than ever, you need to pay attention. In the spiritual realm, your family has been the subject of movement. Patterns that you thought were broken are trying to get back together. You thought words were dead, but they are coming back to life in conversations you can't hear. Only angels can do that. They have one angel holds the scroll of truth, another reads the gate of consequence, and the third brings the oil of healing. But what is still in darkness cannot be anointed. As this truth begins to sink in, I want you to do something simple but powerful, to pull you out of confusion, push you into clarity, and wake you from the slumber of silence. On this video, click the like button, not just for fun, but as a sign of spiritual agreement. Consider each time your thumb presses that button a key turning in the lock of heaven's favor over your life. Not only are you liking things, but you are also letting God's blessings flow into your life. When you do something holy, the angels notice. Your simple act of acknowledgement here makes it possible for divine alignment to speed up in your family. You have to understand, beloved, that this isn't just about fighting. It has to do with covering. Because you carry something sacred, your lineage has been pursued. You have been chosen to be the architect of a new legacy and the disruptor of old cycles in your family. That's why it hurts. That's the reason you feel this separation. That is why someone got you wrong. Because light always stirs up things that are hidden in shadow. You are about to enter your divine future. Remember that this message does not end with you. People can use your breakthrough to get where they need to go. Through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community, you can help this mission. By doing so, you are sowing into the awakening, deliverance, and restoration of souls who are still trapped in darkness. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." Every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. Now is your time, my child. Have faith, and as you do, watch God multiply what you let go of. Now the angels are drawing a line. You can choose which side of the line to stand on. I stand on the side of my calling. Don't say, "I hope I stand," or "I'm trying to stand." Write these exact words in the comments below. They will ground you in divine alignment. You're not just responding to a video when you type it. You're responding to heaven's call to rise above what has been holding you back. A line that goes from what was to what will be. You are not being set up to react, but to rise. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel right now. This is more than just signing up for a platform. It's a prophetic act of getting in sync with what heaven is telling you. When you subscribe, you are telling the Lord, "I am ready to receive what you are releasing. I am committing to stay in the flow of your word, your warning, and your wisdom." Let your subscription be a declaration that you will not miss what heaven has to say this season. Regularly watch the videos on my channel because divine patterns don't always show up all at once. Piece by piece. They happen until the whole picture makes sense. That's how heaven works. Carefully, not in a panic. You need to keep doing what God tells you to do, because this is just the start of the warning. Be alert. Be still. Be ready. for something is shifting in the spirit, and it carries your family's name on its breath, advises Archangel Michael. What has been said behind closed doors is beginning to be heard in the realm of the seen. You can't just hope things will get better. There is no room for spiritual sleepwalking. Not to everyone, but to you, 3 angels have been sent on an assignment. Their wings carry a sense of urgency. Their message is sacred, and their job is to warn you that there is something coming up in your bloodline that needs to be dealt with discernment, not fear, and with awareness, not drama. Because a wave is coming, you are being pulled into divine alignment, a wave that could lift your family up or shake it to its core. And you need to wake up for heaven. Heaven wants you to stay on earth. Heaven needs you to give in to the spiritual pull, even if it means being away from what you know for a while. Because you are the most truthful. Not because you are the strongest. You have been chosen for this moment. Your ears still pick up the voice of the divine, so the angels came to you. Some people around you may not hear the spiritual, and your own family may not have heard the call. But Archangel Michael does not speak lightly, even when the world is loud. His sword is not for show. It has a purpose, and that sword is being raised right now, not in retaliation, but in separation. The angel of separation has been sent to free you from pain, patterns, and people who say they love you, but really want you to stay the same. Some of them have your last name too. Never confuse loyalty with blood. Do not think that familiarity means favor. Heaven isn't keeping track of who's happy. Heaven will protect those who are called. The first angel comes with a flash of light and a scroll that is sealed with holy wax. What was written about you before you were born is on the scroll. A truth about your bloodline is contained in those words, along with promises, plans, and protection. You were never supposed to go through the cycles again. They were supposed to end with you. The door to transformation is starting to open, and the second angel is keeping watch. But someone in your family is trying to shut it down with old ideas, sour memories, and unrealistic expectations. The third angel brings fire, but not to burn you. Instead, it cleans up everything around you that isn't serving your purpose. That fire is coming. That fire is important. It's sacred, that fire. You could feel the stress. You can feel the change. There have been times when people talked about you without your permission. That isn't being paranoid. That's how you see it. Your whole life, you've been spiritually aware. What a great power that sensitivity has become for you. The angels aren't here to make your life hard. They have come to give you spiritual armor, wisdom, and warnings. But you have to decide not to go back to the same conversations, people, or ways of thinking when it's clear that heaven is changing things. Today, change the way you stand. Today, make your prayers stronger. Allow your spirit to be at peace, not because there isn't a storm, but because you have divine guidance to hold you down. You are protected by Archangel Michael. The messengers are following you around, and they are still between you and what is trying to happen again in your family. This is your notice. Take this as your invitation. It's your turn now. You can't let yourself get distracted. Responding is something you can't do. Hold still. You need to be sure. You need to be spiritually alert. What's to come will either show or lift, but which will depend on how well you prepare. You are getting a ripple in your bloodline. To be the stillness that breaks the pattern, stops the storm, and brings the peace your ancestors prayed for is what God has chosen you to be. The bridge is you. You're the shield. You are the hidden revelation. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. As you take in this truth about your bloodline and who you really are, I want you to make it your own. Type Amen in the comments to show that you are ready to take on this role. Let your words be a reminder of the assignment that heaven has given you. This is more than just a comment. It's your spiritual signature that you agree with everything heaven has said about you right now. Because heaven speaks in rhythms and timing is everything, watch my channel videos frequently to stay spiritually aware. There is something holy going on around you. Don't miss it. You've been watched, but not with admiration. Someone is quietly suspicious of you. Their quiet isn't peaceful, it's thought out. Even though your words sound neutral, they're not. Secret talks are going on behind your back, and the twist, some of them are taking place in your own home. These people are not strangers. They are not just random outsiders. These people have known your name since you were born, but they've never tried to understand your spirit. Their irritation has turned into your elevation. Their trouble is now your peace. Their stagnation is caused by your growth. Something you were never meant to ignore has become clear because of a change in your energy. People are reading you wrong. You are being judged wrong. There is a spiritual eye on you. Not every person who smiles at you likes you. Also, not every quiet look is safe. Behind closed doors, there is a spirit of sneaky sabotage at work. It doesn't scream. It talks softly. It doesn't use its fists to fight. It fights with intentions. Didn't you feel it? A cold distance, tension that you can't explain, and a sudden shift in tone when you walk into the room. It's not just in your head. That's not being too sensitive on your part. Being spiritually aware of danger hidden in familiarity is what that is. You were sent an angel, and the angel of revelation has been trying to pull back the curtain. But you keep believing people who already have a bias against you. Heaven is attempting to reveal what you're trying to heal. When you walk into a room, they smile politely but have a knife in their back. It's now making you lose your peace. Your clarity is being lost. Divine instruction is being denied to you as a result. Someone believed they knew you. They thought you wouldn't say anything. To keep the peace, they thought you'd keep bending, shrinking, and explaining too much. But peace that comes from giving up on yourself is not peace. It goes against your faith. While Archangel Michael sounds the alarm, people think that your silence means you are weak. People are taking your kindness for confusion. Being clear about your boundaries is seen as betrayal. Do not be fooled by how close they are. Do not be swayed by memories that you both have. You can have two very different fates, even if you are related by blood. They only found a small part of what they knew about you. They heard a conversation, a dream that they misunderstood. They changed the truth to fit their own fears. Now they're trying to control the narrative before you say what you really mean. But the angels are telling you that you don't need to defend yourself. You don't need to fix their write-up. You don't have to take part in the show of misunderstanding. What you've grown out of, let heaven handle. When the time is right, let the truth come out. People who should know the real you will hear your name on the spiritual winds. Because clarity is on the way. The revelation is coming. Those who lie will also be those who confess. Now, I want you to take a moment to think about who in your life needs to hear this word. You know someone who is going through the same confusion, family problems, and spiritual warfare as you are. Please send them this video right away. Not just to move forward, but as a prophetic act that would bring breakthrough into their situation. You become a conduit for the anointing when you share what is being said from heaven. Your network is not connected by chance. It is connected by God. You are also making the same breakthrough happen in your own life as you speak this word to other people. Heaven rewards people who give what they have received. This isn't just a rumor. It's a test of your faith. It's not just drama. It's getting in the way. It's not about what they said. The important thing is who you are becoming during this time. If you feel a change inside you that says you are becoming a new person, let your actions back that up. Please join this channel if you haven't already. Stay connected to the prophetic flow that is guiding you through this change, and make it your covenant to do so. This is what scares them the most. Your subscription is more than just a click. It's a spiritual anchor that says, I am staying tethered to heaven's voice as I walk through this season of becoming. You're not the same person you used to be. You are waking up. You're taking off layers. You can hear things in the spirit that they can't. moving, praying, and seeing things differently are all changes you are making. That's why the enemy is making things confusing for the people who are closest to you. If he can't stop you from blessing others, he'll try to change the way you know each other. Do not move, don't speak, be smart. Heaven didn't tell you this to break you. It was to get you ready. There's more going on than you can see. The three angels are seeing more than just what's going on. They are surrounding you, providing a shield, and figuring out what was intended to throw you off. You're not the only one who feels this way. You are being watched. We haven't forgotten about you. It's not about you, in a spiritual way. It's not about who said what, who turned away, or who stopped supporting. Also, this isn't just about that. The fight isn't just between people. It's in between goals. Your character is not being attacked. It's your calling. The enemy doesn't want to hurt your reputation. He wants to know your revelation. That's why the confusion looks so clear. This is why the rumors seem so planned. That's why the betrayal seems like it couldn't have happened by chance, since it's not. This is a plan. It's a spiritual setup meant to distract you, change who you are, and put off your destiny. You need to know that because your frequency has gone up, the atmosphere around you has changed. You're vibrating more. With more authority, you're praying. There is more clarity in your thinking. Some people still won't admit that they see what you see. And at every level of divine elevation there is a battle. Not with people, but with principalities. Not with faces, but with forces. What you're going through now is not meant to hurt you. It's meant to trim you down, getting rid of any distractions, bad habits, or emotional ties that might get in the way of your next big breakthrough. That's how Archangel Michael wants you to see this. He's more than just a guardian. His job is to lead the army of heaven. And when he shows up, it means the battle has begun. But the winner is already certain. He is watching over your home. He's coming close to your family name. He's also drawing a line in the air. This is where the old patterns end. This is the end of the generational shame. This is the end of the emotional manipulation. What has been put up with for too long needs to be dealt with now, but not with violence, but with spiritual maturity. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission will grow into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Giving to this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is what I say over you now. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give, and it will be given to you, is not just a verse for Jesus. It is a living promise that shapes your future. Allow me to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. The money you give today is not a donation. The act of spiritual obedience that lets your heavens open is what opens them. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your life. In your bloodline, you have been anointed. Pattern breaker is you. Every toxic tradition that is passed down as loyalty has you as its interruption. If that truth feels heavy in your heart, let heaven hear your yes. Type Amen in the comment section below to show that you agree and are ready to be that interruption and chain breaker in your family tree. My eyes will not see your yes, but the angels will. They will record your soul's words. I am ready. I'm ready. I agree with you. Heaven has chosen you for conflict rather than comfort. Not to argue, but to wake up. Not to react, but to realign your family with the initial blueprint that heaven wrote over your bloodline. Long before the trauma, dysfunction, and generational wounds were passed down like heirlooms. Your family is used to shadows, but you bring light to them. You carry peace in a way that makes chaos seem normal. In a legacy that lived on secrets, you speak the truth. Finally, the shadows are moving. This is why the room makes you feel tense when you walk in. This is why your silence makes me feel uneasy. This is why your happiness hurts people who still worship their wounds. It's not you. It's your company. You have a shift. This is your elevation. Despite not asking, You were chosen. The air around your bloodline started to shake as soon as you said yes to your calling, even if it was just to yourself. Don't get smaller now. Do not go backwards. Do not dim your light so that others can feel safe in their darkness. Your clarity is not a sign of pride. You are not judging with your discernment. There is no betrayal in your growth. It's the divine alignment in motion. You're not the same person you used to be. Things can't work the same way in your new dimension. You need to let them fall. You have to let them judge you wrong. They should get it wrong because their comfort can't be more important than your calling. And keep in mind that heaven protects what it anoints. You are being watched. You are not open. The conflict you're going through right now is confirmation of how much God has already let go of in your life. Because you are now a threat, this is resistance. Because your blessing is close, this is warfare. You are feeling tension because your transformation is going on. It's also important to remember that your presence will speak louder than any lie. There is a stirring. There is a build-up. There's something coming. It also has a face, you know. With his wings spread wide in warning, Archangel Michael stands firm. He doesn't come to make you feel better about your worries. He comes to get your spirit ready. The next few hours are very important. What's been hidden will try to come out, but not in an honest way. Instead, it will do so through drama, distortion, and a confrontation meant to make you react. You are being warned now by heaven. Don't fall for it. The angels know things you don't know yet. A message is coming together. Text, call, or meet in person. You are about to be confronted by someone who is not going to do so with clarity or peace. They will bring skewed facts, changed details, and a practiced version of what happened that makes them look like the victims, and you like the bad guys. They want to hear from you. They want to make you nervous. They want you to be off-center so they can say, "See, you haven't changed." You have, though. You have changed. You've risen. You have been born again with discernment, and that's the thing they fear the most. Archangel Michael says, this time we'll see how well you are aligned. The enemy isn't just attacking for no reason. He is deliberately going after your emotional stability. He wins if you get angry back at him. If you react without thinking, the cycle will keep going. But if you don't move or say anything, if you let the truth rise without getting in the way, changes will happen. You are going to shake the assignment. You're going to break the setup. Pay close attention. Someone in your family doesn't want peace. They want power. And as you become more independent, they can't keep you in line. They've noticed that your voice is getting stronger. They've seen that you won't explain yourself. They know about your limits, your silence, and how you stay out of the emotional tug-of-war. And they hate it. They're not doing this because they hate you, but because they can't control you anymore. So now they are getting ready to make you do old things. They want to bring an old version of you back to life. The one who begged to be caught. The one who begged to be accepted. The person who didn't say anything to keep everyone calm. That version of you doesn't live here anymore, though. Heaven says that the next 72 hours are a test from God. Take note of who reaches out. Pay attention to how they tell the story. Watch how they smile and shift the blame. Pay attention to how they use silence as a weapon and kindness to hide. You'll know them by how they feel about what they say. You'll feel your chest getting heavy. In your spirit, you will feel the resistance. That's not stress. It's your divine discernment coming to life. Pay attention. Believe it. Do what it says, so God can show you who is loyal to the past and who is loyal to the future. And if the people who used to call you family have already confronted you, slandered you, or dragged your name through the mud, stand tall. Don't change the story. Do not follow the rumor. Don't fight for your name. Behind the scenes, the angels are already at work. There will soon be a divine reversal. What was meant to make you look bad will make you look better. What was meant to hurt you will help you stand on your own. What was meant to keep you alone will help you figure out who you are. The sword of the Archangel Michael is already drawn, not against flesh but against the spirit that works through lies, division, and distractions. He is cutting you off from the spiritual ties that keep pulling you into fights you were never meant to have. In the name of obligation, he is cutting soul ties. He is making room for you to breathe, rise, and finally walk in full authority. without having to shrink to fit someone else's narrative. Watch videos on my channel often to keep your spirit in tune with the frequency of heaven. Things like this don't need information right now. It is a revelation, and revelation doesn't get lost in the noise. Divine timing, divine rhythm, and divine instruction all play a role. Today is the day you must choose stillness, because the warning has been given and the veil has been lifted. You now know exactly what is happening behind the scenes. You need to pick a strategy. You must surrender to providence, not people or pressure. Archangel Michael says that now is not the time to talk, explain, prove, or argue. It's important to pay attention, listen, and keep your peace like it's sacred right now. Since it is. Heaven has not given you the job of clearing up someone's confusion. Heaven hasn't asked you to go back to places that only remember your old hurts and not your new knowledge. You shouldn't use fire to fight fire. In fact, heaven is taking away all of your weapons from the battle. Right now, all you have to do is stay rooted in divine truth. To be quiet is not to be passive. It's strong. It's not cold around your edges. Peace is maintained on these sacred altars. Your stillness is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of obedience. Don't try to explain yourself to people who are determined to get it wrong. Do not explain your reasons to people who use your kindness to get what they want. They never cared about your heart. They took advantage of your sympathy. They don't understand what's going on now that you've pulled back, lost your energy, and your spirit isn't a place of endless giving. Let them get lost. It's not your job to clear up their confusion. Your clarity is. You are being urged by Archangel Michael. Bring yourself back from the battle. Use your silence as a sword. In your place, let heaven speak. There are already spiritual laws working in your favor. Exactly what you prayed for when you were in pain is now being answered. And every angel that was sent to protect you has now taken their place, not just around you, but also between you and what wants to hold you back. Throw away the message if it comes. Do not get involved if the argument gets heated. Walk around the bait if it's there. You don't have to go where the chaos is. It was never meant for you to match low vibrations. You were made to take care of them. How do you raise them now? Through restraint, spiritual poise, and faith in divine justice. Maintaining relationships that were never mutual has been a lot of work for you. It's not your job to put out emotional fires that you've been taking care of. You've been giving life to people who only make you doubt yourself. Not only that, but this is the divine reset. The sacred pause begins here. Be still and know that I am God, says heaven. For your entire bloodline, not just for you. Your restraint is helping many people. For those who will follow you, your limits are creating a new blueprint. Turn on a candle. Say a simple prayer. Let go of the need to defend yourself. They're not telling the truth about who you are. God knows who you are. That's plenty. Talk less. Feel more. Don't move as much. Listen more. There is no longer a whisper in your ear. It's a shout. No longer is your discernment subtle. It's loud. And to keep you safe. It can't be seen, but it's working. You don't need to do anything else for the angels. So God can do more. They want you to do less. Keep your heart as your guide. Let the peace you feel be your confirmation. Your spiritual armor should be your stillness. You are being watched, and not just by people who don't get you. Heaven is also looking at you. When you choose purpose over proving yourself, maturity over mayhem, and growth over reaction, heaven is happy. The people who are meant to be in your next season will never make you give up your peace to stay in touch. And let those who fall away fall. They never held you down. You were their only way out. They need to learn how to swim without you now that you've let go. This is what you want to say. I'm no longer open to anything that makes me feel bad, upsets my spirit, or tries to control my kindness. Regularly watch the videos on my channel. Check your alignment at these points. They should tell you that leaving isn't a sign of weakness. You are smart, and being smart always comes before being blessed. They were wrong about who you were. You are no longer the peacemaker who gives up their own happiness to keep others calm. No longer are you the emotional sponge for the trauma your family hasn't dealt with. You are no longer the quiet, willing to please person who bends until breaking is normal for them. You have changed. You're back up. You are proof that the prayers your ancestors cried into the earth were answered. It's now time to walk in it. You have been through fire and come out without smelling smoke, says Archangel Michael. Through betrayal, you kept your heart open. Even though you've been told to be quiet, your presence still says a lot. The page is now being turned in heaven. Your steps are now being moved by the angels. The shift that began in secret is about to become clear to everyone. They can't take away the light that's on you. The truth you told them can't be erased. They can't cross the line you set, and they don't understand the peace that surrounds you. They will feel it, though. They will feel it, I'm sure. When someone says your name, the mood changes. The temperature changes when your picture walks into a room. You are not walking in as the old you. You are walking in as the real you, who is healed, aligned, and backed by God. That presence breaks down falsehood. That presence shows how well they are doing. That presence stops people from manipulating. This is the reason why some family members feel bad. It's not how you act, but how you become. No longer can they control, confuse, or hold you. You have become someone else. You become anointed, powerful, and dangerous as a result. And now heaven is confirming what your spirit already knew. You were never meant to fit in. You were made to break patterns. You are the first person in your family who can see well. The first person to say no without guilt. First to speak out without feeling shame. First to leave without looking back. As you do this, you break generations of silence. You are ending traumatizing traditions. You are breaking patterns that are cloaked in politeness but are based on pain. It doesn't surprise the angels. You've been led to this moment by them the whole time. You're now here. You're awake. You can't be stopped. You don't have to tell anyone how you've grown. If you're done with manipulation, you don't need to say sorry. People who only knew your chaos don't need to hear why you're at peace. Those times are over. You are no longer that person. Your clarity is no longer affected by cycles that you can be a part of. People who want to be close to you without being responsible can no longer reach you. You are no longer willing to let loyalty wear you down emotionally. Your reward won't be coming, claims Archangel Michael. It has already started. It's for your peace. You can feel it in your breath. You're becoming more aware of it. Don't wait for the blessing to show up in the form of something nice. Take note of it in your freedom. Take note of it in your no. In your silence, you can hear it. You emerge from the ashes with authority, not rage. Not to prove, but to win. Not to describe, but to become. You are no longer able to stay alive in your family. It is being redefined by you. No longer can you handle the weight of what was. You're making plans for what will happen. Allow them to adjust. Allow them to see. Allow them to talk. No one was sent to understand you. You were sent so that you would follow what heaven says. Let this be your stand. Straight back, head held high, voice steady, spirit still. Just being here with you is a prophecy. What a revelation your glow is. That time has come for you to claim all that heaven has already given you. Write, "My presence is my prophecy," in the comments below. It should be said as a fact, not as a wish. Let that sound be the wake-up call for your spirit to take on the assignment that has been pending. You declare to the spiritual realm that you are moving forward in the authority you have been given when you write it down and seal it over your life. The clarity you give is confirmation. Your transformation too? That is the evidence. You don't need their word to shine. You already have approval from heaven. You're not the only one rising. There are angels with you as you rise. They are making the way clear. The chains are being broken. The crown is being made ready. Regularly watch the videos on my channel. Let each message help you become more of who you are becoming. Allow each word to sharpen your discernment and soften your heart, so that you will only accept what God has given you. There's something coming. There will be something soon. It used to be scary, but now it's not. It's something to honor. There is a change happening. It's also bigger than being exposed, than a fight, or than chaos. Resolution or divine rearrangement is what it is. No apology, no explanation. and no amount of human effort could match this kind of supernatural restoration. With the authority of heaven, Archangel Michael now announces it. Now is the time when your mood changes. At this point, divine order is set up in your family line. Now everything that was hidden in shadow is lit up by light. You went through all of this for a reason. To get back to normal, you didn't have to go through betrayal, loss, silence, and spiritual warfare. Oh, you went through the fire so that you could come out golden, refined, wise, armed with discernment and peace. The angels are now happy because the time for breakthrough has come. A time of wisdom is beginning to replace the time of warfare. There is less chaos now. The confusion is going away. And now divine favor, real favor, favor from heaven, is falling like rain. The truth will be told by someone. It could be a family member. It could be someone you don't expect. They will talk, and it could be the person who tried to change your name. They are going to fix the narrative. The truth will come out, not because you made them, but because heaven wants it to. God's justice doesn't wait. It has a timer. Now is the time. That's not all, though. Vindication alone won't be enough to restore things. Transformation is how it will occur. You're not going back to the way things were before. There are new dimensions where you are walking. You'll feel it as you move forward. Doors that used to say no to you will now let you in without knocking. Conversations that used to shut you up will now want to hear you. The places that used to dim your light will now adjust to your glow. Because you changed. Because you did what I said. And because you stayed true even though you didn't say anything. The angel of protection, the angel of revelation, and the angel of restoration have been watching over your life and are now letting go of what they've been holding back. A promise. Your bloodline is linked to promises. A lot of promises were made but not kept because no one would answer the call. Promises that are now true since you said yes. Now they are showing up slowly at first, then loudly, and finally all the time. Your family might not fully understand what happened. They might not know how to tell you how much you've grown, but they will feel it. They'll notice the difference. Some of them will get closer. It's possible that some will leave, but your heart will no longer be heavy with the need for their approval. You're not ready for them to come see you. Heaven has already viewed you, and that voice from God, that vision, and what it meant are more than enough. Before your elevation, this is the last test. Now is the time when your self-control pays off. Here's where heaven says, "Good job. You did not respond. That's right. You didn't fight back. You had faith. You didn't fall apart. You went up. Now blessings will come in more ways than just answered prayers. They will also come in the form of unspoken favor. The kind you didn't ask for. The kind that comes because heaven is nice and you stuck by your word. It's taking place already. People in rooms with chances are whispering your name. Angels who you haven't even met yet are acknowledging your spirit. Someone you can't see is clearing your path. It will soon make sense. The puzzle pieces will fit together soon. You will soon be able to breathe in the fullness of restoration and let go of all the things that you once believed would break you. This should be your order. The thing that was meant to hurt me woke me up. What was sent to kill me has made me stronger. What was kept from me has now been shown to me. To start this divine restoration, type Amen 1212 in the comments. The number 1212 is a heavenly confirmation that alignment, truth, and transformation are now entering your life. Your obedience is being watched by the angels. Heaven reacts to actions that come from faith. Please help this channel by giving super thanks, super chat, super stickers, or memberships if this message really hits home for you. The flow of prophetic messages is fueled by your support, which also aids in maintaining a sacred and steady environment. We really appreciate you being here. It's sacred right now. There is no chance about this moment. You didn't just get this message to hear it. It was set off to happen. Heaven doesn't talk to make people feel good. To start transformation, heaven speaks. This is not the time to pause, says Archangel Michael. Now is the time to answer. When heaven sends such a big message, there needs to be a spiritual agreement, a time when what you do matches what you know. Now is the time. You are still being watched over by angels. Not only do they see how you feel, but also how you move. Your move is now more than just a comment. It's more than just a sign. Giving this sign lets the spirit world know that you are ready, in sync, and no longer ignoring prophecy. You are doing something on purpose. The family tree has changed. There is more protection now. The alert has been sent out. Now it's time for your spirit to talk back. You already know this isn't just content if this message has touched your heart or soul. Thank God for this confirmation. This is what you were meant to hear. It was time for you to wake up now. You were meant to feel that shaking inside. That was the voice of your angels talking to your spirit. That was Archangel Michael crashing into your atmosphere. Now what do? You answer. You type. You say so. You turn it on. For those who get the spiritual warning and choose to move forward with divine protection, type Amen 333 in the comments. There's more to the number 333 than meets the eye. It is a sign from heaven, a sign that your angels are not only close by, but also working, present, surrounding, and helping you. There's no one else out there. When you type those words, you type for your guardian angels. Type like you're in heaven. As you type, the forces that are fighting battles you can't see are there. There is spiritual tension building in your home if you feel like something is trying to stop your purpose from happening, or if your spirit is calling for restoration in your family. This is your confirmation and this is your covenant. You might be tired. You might be tired. Sometimes you might even feel like no one remembers you, but they do. You'll be okay. Blessed with grace, protected by angelic authority and a purpose that cannot be changed by family dysfunction, betrayal, or silence. As you read this, the angels are writing your name on the scroll of this season to show that you are awake, aware, and in tune. It's not a myth that the blessing number ritual works. Spiritual symbolism is present. You enter the pattern of prophetic obedience every time you speak or type the number with faith, alerting the spiritual realm that you have heard the warning. I can feel the change. I have been given the instructions. I will not miss this moment. You don't have no power. You're not by yourself. You're not the one who got lost in the family. You were sent to see what other people say they don't see. The torch through the darkness was appointed to you. Now, as the three angels look at your answer, heaven is writing down that you agree. There are always doors that can't be shut when people agree with heaven. Say something and let it echo. Type with faith in your hands. Keep your heart open. Press the Amen 333 button below. That should be your yes. Your covenant should be that. Your spiritual contract should read like that. Be sure to remember this. You're not just watching this by chance. There was a frequency that brought you here that no algorithm can explain. That frequency is in charge. The angels are on that frequency. That frequency is what's calling you to move forward. Regularly watch the videos on my channel. There is a reason for these messages. They are rhythms from heaven intended to keep your soul in sync with divine timing. Let them help you get better, keep you in mind, and walk with you. This season is not making you weak. You are the revelation that comes from inside it. The betrayal of your family has not hurt you. The task of transformation has been assigned to you, the chosen one. Allow that truth to sink deep inside you. Let it push the doubts away. Let it calm the storms in your heart. You were never just thrown into this family by chance. You were put in charge. You got a commission. In a lineage that had forgotten how to see, you were sent as light. Archangel Michael now speaks with fire and finality. What has been shown can't be hidden. What has been shown can't be ignored. When something starts in the spirit, it must end in strength. There is nothing left for the three angels to do. They told you not to do it. They've taken care of you. Now they take a step back, while heaven waits for your walk to match your revelation. You're not by yourself. You are now responsible, though. You are responsible for the insight you've gained. As you go on, remember this. The spiritual path isn't always the loudest, but it's always the clearest when you can listen. Let them keep whispering. Let them keep quiet longer. Let the space they leave open up for peace. You were never meant to blend in where God wanted you to stand out. You were never meant to explain yourself to people who still see you as you were instead of as you are now. You're the change in the bloodline. You were the one who prayed differently. It was you who asked for more. When everyone else gave in to dysfunction, you were the only one who said no. Your family's spiritual DNA has been altered by your choice and courage, not by your resistance to settle. They tried to tie you down with guilt. They used contradictions to try to trick you. They used shame to get you to keep quiet. But all they did was show how powerful you are. They only took off the mask of their own spiritual state. So now you don't have to be rude about it. You don't need to go over it again. You don't need to play it again. You just stand up. You get up without saying sorry. You rise without being angry. You get up without them having to know. Why? Because heaven knows, the angels know, and most importantly, your soul knows. Something much bigger than vindication has been set off by your obedience. It has made the way for elevation possible. The internal warfare that used to paralyze you is now shielded from you by divine protection, in addition to the external attacks. You're no longer scared. You're no longer trying to please everyone. You've gotten past the spiritual fog that was blocking your view. You can now walk in light. You are sure as you walk. You have a divine rhythm when you walk. If you say this to yourself in your spirit as an affirmation, heaven will hear it. I am the chosen vessel. This is me, the spiritual interruption. The fact that I exist shows that light is stronger than legacy. I'm not here to be liked. I am here to be appointed. Put this message on top of your heart and seal it. You're not your past pain. You are the prophecy coming true right now. You are not making your family crazy. They didn't know they needed clarity until you gave it to them. They were wrong to call you that. You are what God called you to be. You're not the storm. You're the stillness that makes it feel better. You're not the break. For me, you are the breakthrough. Let the three angels go now with happiness. They have finished their mission. Your warning has been sent. This is the start of your transformation. Move forward in peace. Move forward with strength. As someone who heard, listened, and aligned, walk forward. It's not over yet. The real you has always been there, but was always hidden by all the noise. Let them whisper. You get up. Amen. I have one more assignment for you to complete before you leave. Tell someone who needs to hear this. There is a member of your family, circle, or network who is about to make a breakthrough. It's not just sending a video when you share what heaven has spoken. It's also giving away the blessing, the anointing, and the warning that has been given to you. And heaven adds to what you have received as you become a vessel for this word. Sharing out of obedience sets off a divine return, a breakthrough that mirrors what you just put into the life of someone else. Now do it, and let heaven pass through your hands. One more thing before we end. One more time. Press that like button. Let it be your final sign that you agree with everything heaven has said today. Think of it as your spiritual signature, your confirmation that you have heard, received, and are moving forward in harmony. If you want God's favor, you have to do something about it. It doesn't just flow over you. Let your like be your last amen, and watch as heaven works for you. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's take a moment to reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is not a stroke of luck. It is a direct message from Archangel Michael to you. He's extending his hand and inviting you into a protected, high-vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise. This sacred principle is very simple, but it can change your whole life. If you follow it, you won't just receive blessings. They will be multiplied and flow into every part of your life. By accepting this invitation right now, you are unlocking immediate early access to powerful content and divine insights that are hidden from the general world. Now is your chance to enter a sacred space where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct, personalized messages that are specifically meant to elevate and empower your life. If you desire to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. And for those who feel called to amplify this work, a link to purchase the guided ebook is available, which is completely optional, but your presence, attention, and energy already mean the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits,